Hello everybody, my name is Sid Meier. I am a very big fan of the Criterion Collection. I've got a big wall full of them, and I just like collecting them. It makes me feel warm inside. This is our new show, Cinema Cid the Kriterion. Cid, can you put the logo on? Jeff, the logo. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's up. It's up. Cinema Cid the Kriterion Kid. So just as a little introduction, Criterion Collection is dedicated to gathering the greatest films from around the world and publishing them in editions of the highest technical quality, with supplemental features that enhance the appreciation of the art of film. Visit us at... I don't need to read that part. You guys know where to go. I figured what better way as an introduction to this show, what better film would be a better introduction to this show than one of the best introductions to the Criterion Collection, Nobuhiko Obayashi's House. This movie came out in 1977, 88 minutes long. It's about a bunch of Japanese girls, and they go to one of the main characters' aunt's house. It's like a mansion. It's right there. It's right there on this shirt. And they go to this house, and they all die. It's edited very well. For those of you who know me, my two favorite directors are Stanley Kubrick and Akira Kurosawa. So much so that I compiled a list on the Cinema Cid the Kriterion Kid Letterboxd account, which you guys can all follow if you click the link down in the description. This list is listed, I put all of the Kubrick and Kurosawa movies in one list, from my least favorite to my most favorite. So every episode, I'm just going to talk about these movies in the order of which they, my enjoyment of them. So we're going to start off with Kubrick, and I guess next episode we'll talk about a Kurosawa, and then just go back and forth. So my least favorite Stanley Kubrick film of all time is 2001: A Space Odyssey. This movie's really fucking bad. It's really boring. Nothing happens in it. The first 20 minutes of the movie is just like, it's just a bunch of monkeys jumping around. Like, they don't, there's nothing happening. Like, there's no sort of narrative or anything. You can see the little monkey right here. I don't remember what he's doing here, but it wasn't that interesting. And the end of the movie was just fucking, it's not on the back here. Maybe we got little cards or something. The end of the movie is nothing just but like visually stimulating filler. It's not really, nothing's happening. It's just like, it looks pretty at least. Like, Stanley Kubrick knows how to make things look pretty. I'm trying to find more things. It's just so poorly paced. Like, everything, it's like completely silent up in space, which I get it. It's like, it's supposed to be space, but like, I want some fucking action in space. I want lasers and everybody dying. There's none of that shit. That's the only frame of reference you can get for that ending part I was talking about. Yeah, this movie's really boring. It's not well paced. It's really slow. It takes 15 minutes for something to happen. It makes you wait. Not good. So I guess we're going to go on to the next section of the show, which is a complete oxymoron to the film I was just talking about. The section of this show is movies I wish were on the Criterion Collection. Off the top of my head, I'm thinking maybe True Romance. It's written by Quentin Tarantino, directed by Tony Scott, Ridley Scott's brother, who ended up killing himself for some reason. But aside from that bummer, True Romance is about the main character is named Clarence Worley, not Quentin Tarantino. I almost said Quentin Tarantino. Clarence Worley is played by Christian Slater, and he meets a prostitute and they fall in love. That's it. Another film I wish was on the Criterion Collection was one that just came out this year. It's very new. With the situation that's going on in the outside world, this is to be expected, but there haven't really been a lot of movies coming out this year. It's all digital stuff, and not a lot of it's good either. But one movie I did get to catch in theaters before everything shut down was Sonic the Hedgehog, directed by Jeff Fowler. Sonic the Hedgehog, I think, is very unique. It's a very monumental piece. It's one of the great video game movies. And there's a lot of weird product placement in it, like for Zillow and Olive Garden and Nike. So I guess that's how they got the funding for it. Maybe. I don't know. One more movie I wish was on the Criterion Collection is Paul W.S. Anderson's Mortal Kombat. Paul W.S. Anderson is known for his films like Event Horizon and There Will Be Blood. But Mortal Kombat is another very monumental piece. The choreography in it is very good, and the effects are very visually stunning for, I think, 97 it came out. It's pretty good. It knows exactly what it is. It's pretty dumb. And I think because it is self-aware, I think it should be on the Criterion Collection because it does push the medium to a place that no filmmaker since Paul W.S. Anderson has done. We're going to do another segment called In a Spoiled World. I said it's actually pronounced Spoiled World, but I thought it would be clever and funny to pronounce world like Bugs Bunny or a person from New Jersey. There's a list of movies on the side of me here, and these movies I will be spoiling. So if you don't want these movies spoiled for you, you should watch them before I spoil them for you. Funny Games, 1997, directed by Michael Haneke. The remote from Adam Sandler's Click is used as a torture device. Shutter Island, directed by Martin Scorsese. Schizonato DiCaprio. Burn After Reading is a Coen Brothers film. Brad Pitt gets shot in the face. Hateful Eight, Tarantino film. Channing Tatum gets shot in the face. Uncut Gems, Josh and Benny Safdie. Adam Sandler gets shot in the face. Funny Games 2007, directed by Michael Haneke. The remote from Adam Sandler's Click is used as a torture device. Chinatown, which is directed by one of my favorite directors. He didn't quite make it in the SCAC cut, but he's one of my favorite directors, and he really can do no wrong at all. Roman Polanski. He directed the movie Chinatown. And the plot twist of Chinatown is she's her mother and her sister? Bone Tomahawk, directed by Craig S. Zoller. I think that's his name. You guys know the Flex Tape commercials with Phil Swift? Where he's like, I just sawed this boat in half, huh? I just ripped this man in half! Let's get to the Q&A segment of the show. Hi TV, my name is Sid Meier, the Criterion Kid. I'm a big advocate for all things Criterion Collection. For my show, Cinema Sid the Criterion Kid, I would like to ask you all a simple question for the Q&A segment. What is your favorite movie on the Criterion Collection and why? Thank you and stay safe. And we wait for replies. Oh shit, we just got one. You will never be a real woman. You have no womb and you have no ovaries. You have no eggs. You are a homosexual man twisted by drugs and surgery into a crude mockery of nature's perfection. A man. Male. All your pores smell like male. All your gross ass hairs and sweaty armpit pores are male and look/feel/smell like it. No amount of perfume will fix that. All the validation you get is two-faced and half-hearted. Behind your back, people mock you and laugh at how grotesque you are. Your parents deep down are disgusted and ashamed of you. Your friends laugh at your ghoulish appearance behind closed doors, and strangers try to not make eye contact with what their genetics tell them is an abomination. You. Men are utterly repulsed by you. Thousands of years of evolution have allowed men to sniff out frauds with incredible efficiency. Even trannies who pass look uncanny and are unnatural to a man. Your bone structure is a dead giveaway, and even if you manage to get a drunk guy home with you, he'll tail and bolt the second he gets a whiff of your disease infectious orifices that's filled with rotting flesh, dried cum, infection pus, and old blood that you try to pass off as a sex organ. You will never be happy. You force out a fake smile every single morning and tell yourself it's going to be okay. But deep inside, you feel the depression creeping up like a weed, ready to crush you under the unbearable weight. That's thousands upon thousands of years of your ancestry calling out to you to change your ways, hoping you won't bring their legacy to a halt with your genetic dead end of a philosophy you've been infected with. Eventually, it'll be too much to bear. You'll buy a rope, take some pills, bite a shotgun, or have an accident, and plunge into the cold abyss thinking this is your last hurrah and that people will care. Nobody will. Oh shit, I put this on B. That's the problem. Let's go to the TV board now. Hi TV, my name is Sid Meier, the Kriterion Kid, and I'm a big advocate for all things Kriterion Collection. For my show, Cinema Cid the Kriterion Kid, I would like to ask you all a simple question for my Q&A segment. What is your favorite movie on the Kriterion Collection and why? Thank you all and stay safe. Take your meds. That wasn't very nice. Hi Sid. I know that you don't add individual episodes of TV shows to the Kriterion Collection that often, especially episodes of cartoons, but I'd like to make an exception just this once. Season 5, Episode 11 of The Simpsons is a favorite of many on this board that is near and dear to our hearts, and we just love it if you could honor just by adding it to the collection. I'm sure if you just gave it a watch, you'd come to appreciate it for the comedic masterpiece we all know it is. Sincerely, TV. Thank you very much. That was very sweet of you. The next response is Armageddon because of Liv Tyler's boobas. That's today's show. I hope you liked it.